get it.
2,
Mm-hmm.
1.
That's it. You so irritating.
Why Not Talk About It podcast, man. We back again with another one, man. This today, man, we talking to y'all on mental health, all right? Talking to y'all on mental health, man. Got a new topic for y'all. Pretty interesting. I got some guests in the building, some real important guests in the building, man. I'm gonna go around the table, let everybody introduce themselves, man.
Oh, I'm Joe Booney, aka Booney Dope AF on all social media platforms except Instagram.
Except
So I got
Instagram.
No.
Go around the table.
Look, when you practice, look. My name Trish.
That's it.
Patty.
Boss bitch. Come on.
Look, AKA Boss Lady. BKA Big Trish.
Come on, Big Trish.
Big
But,
everything. Big everything around this knob, but yeah, that's me. You catch my drift.
For sure.
That's on me.
Yeah, BM.
I'm just Asian to everybody. I'm Asian.
That's my baby mama,
My
y'all.
BM.
Asia. I'm Asian. I'm here. I'm happy to be here with my people. I love y'all.
For sure. We love you too.
How y'all doing? I'm Joe Welder on Drunk as Fuck. Why not? Let's talk about it.
Period.
Why not talk about it, man? Hey, so yeah, real quick, man. We got a real important guest in the building, man. I got my girl Trish in the building, man. She got,
Gang, since potty train.
A lot of interesting things she want to put out there, man. We don't get a platform, let her, put her business out there and let everybody know, because it's something that could, bring everybody else in and help y'all out. So go ahead, Trish.
I ain't gonna keep y'all long, but that sound old, don't I? I ain't gonna keep y'all long, but if you are interested in financial literacy, or not just but in that credit, taxes, all that stuff. Also, I have a tax business that I'm getting ready to put out there. It's already set in stone or whatever. I just need to start promoting it. I just took like a big leap of faith this year. I invested in a lot of knowledge this year, and it's definitely putting me in positions that I prayed for.
Come on.
I remember like literally just sitting down, crying, praying, asking God to bless me, and when He blessed me, put me in a position to bless others. So that's pretty much what I'm working on right now, and I'm just at peace. Like, I'm up there. Like, I feel like I'm a millionaire, honestly. Like, with the knowledge I got.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I definitely understand.
Yeah.
Mama.
That's what's up.
So, y'all, people who see my lab right now, y'all on my page, but people who listening, my Facebook page is called Trish Curry. I'm in the middle of making other pages. I do have a business page for Curry Tax Solutions, LLC. Also, I have a business page for Big Bosses CEO. That's more under the credit and financial literacy area or whatever. So you could go search for them pages and like them or whatever. I'll be posting content throughout the days and months or whatever. I'm getting into all that. So if y'all got any questions, just inbox me. I'm very friendly, very understanding. Just don't come for me though.
Don't come for it, you heard her.
Boom.
We coming 1,000% behind us. So listen.
Period.
With that being said,
period.
Let's get started. So we'll go around the table. First thing first. What is mental health, and what effect does it have on today's society? Let's go around the table.
I think mental health is, just your status as far as your emotional and your mind, just where you at in life, just where you health-wise, where you at. You know what I'm saying? I think it got the world in the chokehold right now.
It really do.
I think it's exactly what it says. It's your mental health, the health of your mental. Like, everybody suffers from mental health. Yeah, in some way or another.
And it just seems like it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah. The pandemic, I really feel like the pandemic
made it worse.
Brought out a lot of mental health issues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It created some more too.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Definitely created some in my area, but I know for a fact that mental health definitely needs to be addressed. And anywhere you at work, you at home, you at school, it needs to be addressed, because like you never know what people going through at the end of the day. Like, they can carry the biggest smile on their face, but at the end of the day, like, they probably ready to go home and kill themselves.
That's what's up.
It especially, but I think is especially prevalent in like the black community because we got a tendency of sweeping like mental health issues under the rug because one, I feel like we don't understand that what somebody may be going through is mental health.
Exactly.
But also uneducation, and then the fact that we don't have resources to deal with it. You know, I was looking for therapists under state insurance, none. You got to have good insurance to even have a therapist.
That's crazy.
So that's another issue.
That too. Yeah, you do.
That's true, and them facts. So the textbook dictionary of definition of mental health is a person's condition with regard to their psychological and emotional well-being. And with that being said, there's also nine most common types of mental health. You know what I'm saying? You got clinical depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, dementia, attention deficient and hyperactivity disorder,
It's ADHD.
schizophrenia, obsessive compulsive disorder,
OCD. I got that like a mug.
autism, and MINDS, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. You
That's
know
rough.
I'm
What if you got like you got a little bit of everything? You know what I'm saying?
That's like, man, like
That's
think that-
rough.
I think
you
that's
need to
life.
be loved, like good, like.
You got to understand people. You have to understand.
I think that's life. To be honest with you,
It
I
is.
feel like
I agree.
we all possess to some level
Yep.
each of
Yes.
like each bearing of those things because we all go through things that you know that traumatize us and like or not even just that's an obstacle that's hard, that's something you got to figure out, something you got to live through, something you got to get over, something you got to heal from, you know what I'm saying, even small things, you know what I'm saying. I just think it's level. Yeah.
Yes,
I just
BM.
think it's
I
levels.
say all that mental health stuff. Anyway, it starts at home.
Yes, it do. It starts when you a
It starts with what
kid.
your parents
Yes,
is teaching you,
yup.
how they treating you,
Yes, ma'am.
all that. So like, you got to come from a home called love. Like,
Yeah, man.
even if it's a little bit of tough love, but just make sure you know that your child know that you love them unconditionally, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Especially growing up in this day and age with all this stuff going on. The world got a lot going on right now, especially for kids. Like, come on, y'all. Like, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it for whoever listening out there, but like the whole boys and girls can use the same bathroom thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in CPS. It's in
Yo.
CPS. Like,
Yo.
yeah.
Wait, hold on,
That
wait,
shit
time
fucked
out.
me up my first
I read
time
about it.
Whoa,
experiencing
boys
it.
and girls could use.
Yeah,
they got
it's
all gender bathrooms.
all gender bathrooms
saying?
in CPS. Like, it was it became a
They don't
thing.
even got that in the malls.
It became a thing
They
after the
do-
pandemic.
They
yeah.
do got it in the mall. So they got in the malls.
I mean, I know they got like an all-family
All-family
bathroom.
bathroom. That's it. Though.
But leave it
Nah.
at that. Why do
Man.
they need to be in the
The
store?
first time I saw that shit, I was in Texas. I was in Houston, Texas, and it was females and dudes using the same bathroom. And it said all gender bathroom. But we just I don't know when we adopted it, but I know CPS adopted it last year. Like, it was signs that said it's okay for them to go in there and do
I
I
that.
know
wish
that.
a nigga would.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Travis.
The first time I experienced it, I was doing the city IDs for the city clerk.
Mhm.
So they had us at
What's the
it
point
was
of that?
it was a college. It's to make people feel comfortable. So it was
We
at a
comfortable.
college.
But you know,
Remember,
people
but there's some
that's
people that
like-
don't. You know what I'm saying?
If you feel like you confused whether you a boy or if you feel like, no offense to anybody, but if you feel like you a female and you a stud and you feel like, oh, you really think in your head you got a penis and I need to go to the man's bathroom, go do that.
Like, they really
But
be
my
feeling
thing is,
uncomfortable.
it's the
Oh,
fact that
shit.
it's
You got a
in
penis,
school.
don't
Go
take
do
your
it.
ass
Why
to
would
that
y'all make a
bathroom.
whole thing about it? Because
Yeah.
every female is
Yeah.
not a stud. Every
Yo,
female don't
That's
think
what I was finna
like
say.
that.
My first time, I was scared as shit. I thought I was finna go to jail. Like,
Uh,
let,
What
mind
you
you,
mean?
like the event I was at, I was with the city clerk. It was like a high profile event.
Yeah.
Technically, because
Mhm.
of the people that was there, it was high politicians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we at a college,
hmm
but I wasn't expecting to, you know what I mean? It's a bathroom. I went in the bathroom. The first one I seen that it looked regular. It didn't want no triangle at the bottom of it. You get what I'm saying? I walked in there.
Right.
I seen a girl come out. It was a white girl too. You know what I'm saying? I'm oh shit. I'm like I'm gone. You feel me? I ain't know what. Like
Like, that's
my
just-
heart had to beating fast. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like damn. I done fucked up this hard in front of look at, you know what I'm saying? I
Bro,
could be made an example
If
out of
I'm
right
in
now.
the
You know what I'm saying?
bathroom and I see a man come in, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But they don't think
You
about
feel
that though.
me?
That it can make people feel
You feel me?
I'm gonna lose my
Yeah.
shit.
But it's
At
the
the
fact,
same
but even the
time.
fact that it's with kids. You know what I'm saying?
The kids don't know what.
If
what
you
am I?
haven't
They
had
don't know.
that transgender,
Man.
LGBTQ plus conversation with your kid, it is definitely going to confuse the fuck
It's
out
gonna
of
be
them.
devastating. Or my problem, I think my biggest concern with it is the predators. The
Yeah.
predators.
It's giving them access to just go.
It's giving them so much
It is.
opportunity
It is.
to prey.
Kids
You
are
know what I'm
predators
saying?
too, and kids
Yeah.
can be predators too.
I mean, whoever. I'm
Kids
just
can be
saying,
predators
like,
too. Yeah.
like you.
I'm just thinking
like,
because
you
I work in the
giving me
school. I'm
the-
just thinking about the babies.
You're giving me the like
Okay,
like,
I can go.
raper.
I
like,
can
I'm
go
sorry.
look. Not even rape.
No, you
Grape,
good.
Graper man, you know what I'm saying? Literally, going there,
You teaching me how
knowing
to be
that
a
it's
rape
all,
man at a
I ain't
young
supposed to
age.
be in there. But if I can
it's
be in
already
there
in
and
you.
do it,
It's
it's like,
already- it
you
already
get what I'm
in you.
saying?
Yeah,
If I can
feel
go in, I'm supposed to be in here now. Then it's like,
That's
catch
scary.
me if you can. You
That's
get what I'm
messed up.
saying? Like,
What's up? What's up? At the same time, let me ask y'all this. What are some things that can have a negative effect on your mental health?
Not have nobody to talk to.
Mm.
True. Ooh,
So
shit.
look, cause me,
Talk
I
to 'em.
have me coming from a person that has dealt with depression. and
Put that
stuff
mic
like
over
that.
her.
Even some people, it's different. It's different for some people because not everybody built the same.
Mm.
Not everybody deal with life issues. Not everybody deal with life issues the same way. So it's just like, even if you do got love around you, you still feel alone.
Yeah.
And that's with a lot of people.
That's true.
That's
So that's
true.
real.
So it's just like, my outlet would be to just pray. If you feel like you ain't got nobody, but you still have people around you, but you still feel alone, just stay with God.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, definitely that. And then, what was the question?
what are some things that have a negative effect on your mental health?
Oh, I say your childhood, the way you grew up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what BM said was number one. Definitely not having nobody to talk to.
Childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma. Like your parents might think that the way that they are raising you like is okay, but then like essentially they don't know what
Times
shit you
change.
hold on
Yeah,
to,
true.
what they did that might have, it's some shit. You know how like you remember something from your childhood so
For
vividly,
sure,
so
for
vividly,
sure, for
and it
sure.
had an effect on you.
100%.
They may not even know that.
Man.
They might even remember that you remember that.
That's why it's good to talk to
Man.
your
Yeah.
kids. You gotta talk to your kids because they may be going through something that
Man.
they scared to talk to you about. So you
Man.
just gotta make sure you in their business.
Yeah.
Like I'm all up in your shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
And just to add to that, giving them a
For real.
space,
Like,
like,
make them
you will
feel
becoming a
comfortable.
space.
Make them feel
yeah,
comfortable.
like,
No,
Make
I'm
them
being
feel
nosy.
comfortable.
I'm the nosy mama. Like,
Yeah.
what's up?
Right, because I feel like with my oldest, he 9, he going on 10, he finna hit puberty and all that shit. I could tell he's smelling himself, blah blah blah. But he also is very, very stubborn, and it's hard for me to deal with somebody that's stubborn because, especially with it being my kid, because it's just like I want you to feel like you can talk to me, but I don't want to have to pull the answers out of you.
Mhm.
Like King not gon' if something is bothering him, he'll show it on his face, but he not gonna tell you, and that bothers me because I want you to feel like this is my mama. Let me go talk to my mama. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
That's a hard thing to deal with
I
though,
know,
when you a boy.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a black boy.
Tell
I
me
can see
something
that.
because I don't know.
Like,
But as a strong
you gotta
black
learn
woman, you
that.
gotta encourage your child.
You
or
gotta
your
teach
son.
that.
You
You
have to
feel
teach
me?
them like, look, you have to come talk to
You
somebody.
feel
or
me?
something.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother used to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you going through, no matter what going down, like if you finna go on fucking out west, or you finna go on, you finna hit the 9, or you finna go in, wherever you finna go, let somebody know. Like you ain't
Yeah.
gotta tell me your business, but like
Yeah.
I.
Just let me
boom,
He
boom, boom,
eventually,
If
yeah.
anything go down, at least somebody know what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what,
Yeah.
it was like okay.
He eventually tell
You know
me,
what
but
I'm
it's just like I gotta press him for the information, and I don't want to feel like I gotta sit on him for answers. You know, like I want him to feel comfortable. Be like, okay, well, da, 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 da. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
I feel the same way. Now I'm a dad. I got girls.
Mhm.
I don't have a boy, so it's like
yeah.
my
See,
approach is
girls are vent to
completely
you.
different. Not really though. Like I'm still a parent, and then I'm a
No, not they
daddy.
daddy.
You know what I'm
But
saying? Not
somebody-
they daddy.
yeah.
You
When
get what
it
I'm
comes to a
saying?
man, you gotta really make them feel comfortable.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying is girls are more likely to open up versus
Nah.
boys
Listen,
sometimes.
My daddy really
people
one of the
that-
homies. I can go talk to
Yeah.
my daddy about anything.
That I think that's how me and my kids is. You know what I'm saying? We talk. I talk to them, they
And
talk
I'm
to
a
me.
daddy
You know what I'm
girl.
saying?
Sure.
But like I don't think it matters the gender. I think it matters like, you know, that's at least figuring out how they communicate and then how y'all communicate together and then what's this comfortable space, because maybe the house ain't comfortable.
That goes
Maybe-
back to that
maybe
love
take-
language that
take
we
him-
was talking about.
take him
Yeah.
to, like what he like to do, take him to the court, take him to the basketball court. Maybe he figure out what he comfortable with. Like I got my kids as artists. I got artist kids that like to draw. You feel me? The thing about artists is even when they don't know they expressing what they don't want to express it vocally, they expressing it. They'll let you you can see what they going through. It's like,
For
okay,
sure.
what's going on? All right, talk
My
to
son
me.
a sports person.
Yo, I've been through that.
I don't know how to play
Like,
football, Joelle. What I'm supposed
no,
to do?
I'm saying just go there.
I-
Like
look,
that's what
I
I'm
be doing- I
saying.
be in the bleachers
What I'm
like,
supposed to
Let's go
do?
there.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta play. I'm just saying, find a comfortable,
Yeah.
a mutual space.
Yeah.
What y'all do together? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like y'all play games together. Y'all cook
You gotta
together.
make
I was just about to
Like,
say
you know
he
what
like
I'm
to cook.
Cook with 'em.
Season them chicken thighs
Hey,
up.
cooking is art too.
My baby love
You get what I'm
language is
saying?
seafood, so.
Yeah.
Yo,
Ooh,
baby
that's your
love
fault.
language of seafood.
Baby, why these kids 5 years old eating
That's
crab
when she was
legs?
pregnant with him. That's all she
COVID.
ate.
Hey, look. Hey, COVID. The
PPP long.
PPP loans. I'm gonna say PPEs. I had a job, so I'm gonna say
Man, that's a whole different conversation.
Shit.
For real. Okay, well,
Hey, but now look, so some things that can have an effect on your mental health. Some other things I think one of the main things is to me is ego.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
And
Most people don't want to
I'm gonna say,
they
and
going
another thing
through
that tie into ego is I would say like peer pressure. You know, and I think that's why a lot of kids, like especially out here in the city of Chicago, a lot of them are acting out and doing stuff, and that's why the crime rate is so high. It's because of
Man,
ego.
But look at what they gain.
For sure, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And
Right.
it's
That's
so
the
much. If you,
music.
yeah, for
That's
sure. If you
Yeah.
look out here in Chicago, it's so much talent, so much talent, but it's being wasted and it's being covered up because they ego driven.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like they so caught up on.
stuff that they not even introduced.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. But
Man.
what I'm thinking is they caught up in the persona. Or if I don't- like everybody outside of Chicago looking at us and they get back gang or they hard, they tough, they woo
People
woo
that's
like
not from Chicago think that.
for
Like,
sure. And everybody in Chicago, they really not like that, but they I gotta hold this persona.
Yeah.
So let me do this. So that's
Yeah.
their ego kicking in. You know,
Yeah.
it's ego driven.
yes,
You know what I'm
working.
saying? That's fucking with their mental health too, though. At the
It
same
is
time.
because it's and it shows like working in a school. Like I be seeing some shit. I just be like, you can't do nothing but pray for the generation that's coming.
What ages you work with?
I work with 4th and 5th,
Okay.
and so
That's a high year.
like it is because
For sure.
that's the transition years, and that's the
Yeah.
same grade my son and he's in 4th
Yeah.
transition. So anyway, but just like you know how like you would ask a kid what they want to be. Motherfucker say police officer, astronaut, firefighter.
Man.
These kids talking about I want to be Vine. Vine dead.
Man, when I
so you
tell
want to be a dead
You
ass
know what
rapper?
tweaked me out though? When people
Trip me
come,
out.
when people come to Chicago, they
Wanna go to
instantly
O'Block.
want to go to O
Go
Block.
straight
Yeah.
They
For
go
what?
to O Block.
and take a picture.
Take a
Stupid
picture.
as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Like this not
And
no
when they taking a
museum.
picture, they know it's trouble.
Yeah. And what
Half
they say
the
the
time they
bar
hopping out for 2 seconds, hop back in the car, take it
the
off.
bar for everything is in hell. The bar ain't even had no more. The bar is in fucking hell for everything. Even for what kids want to be. Like, goddamn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
man.
And it's rough. Go ahead, Joe.
Yo, I think just for me to give an answer to the question, I think the things that traumatize not people the most, but I say I ain't really fucking with. I'm gonna say that is when I know it's something that I don't fuck with or I don't like or that hurt me and still deal with it.
And still dip. That's
I can't do that. I can't take that shit.
Say it
For
again, Joel. Say it again.
Shit, the shit that you deal with that you know ain't good for you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit you don't want to let go. You feel me?
Mhm.
because
Sometimes you
it's
gotta let
just
it
gonna
go.
keep eating at you. It's just
Yeah.
gonna keep eating at you, eating at you, eating at you until you
Every day
finally.
you gonna keep waking
Yeah.
And now you mad about the thing, and then you mad about that you let them
That
do
you-
it.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
For sure,
I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Well, my
I was
answer
gonna
is
say.
I think that it affects people in a lot of ways because
They don't have, a lot of people don't have the resources.
Yeah, that's number one.
I would say, like I told the kids Friday, start following influential people.
You feel me?
For sure.
Stop following these.
Yeah,
Stop following these regular people that's
feel
like
me?
local that just get like 500 likes because they
feel
look
me?
cute or
Yeah.
they got on some designer
Yeah.
or
Feel me?
something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like follow somebody who could teach you something.
Find your space.
Get you a mentor.
Man, you
and,
feel me?
and that's what I did, and I met so much peace.
You feel
When
me?
you do that, you figure out what you want to be in life.
feel
You
me?
figure out what you want to do, and you
Mama.
get that shit in a chokehold, and you
feel
be
me?
like, hey,
That's
You
it.
feel
For
me?
sure.
Oh,
I feel that
that's
shit.
me right now.
Me too.
Period.
I went through that too. Like my I could delete. You know how people delete their social media when they going through something.
yes,
Like,
Yeah.
Yo,
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I could delete any social media but my Instagram. My Instagram
Yes.
is so motivational. My it's
Yes,
motivational.
what's up?
It's a,
Yes,
I'm a
Noel, you
businessman.
ain't
Yeah,
lying.
listen, I'm a
Everywhere.
businessman. My Instagram is real estate, investments, products, assets. You know what I'm saying? Networking, community. You
I
know what
follow
I'm
a lot of
saying? Like,
millionaires.
you feel me?
One of my new mentors is now Earn Your Leisure.
Oh, I
don't know if
love
y'all
them.
know about them,
What?
but they like a big platform
You
that
feel
be
me?
interviewing a lot
You
of
feel me?
millionaires, celebrities. They just
Anybody,
did the
not just
richest
millionaires.
black man in the world. He's a billionaire. I forgot
Yeah.
how much he got, but
Shit.
just go
Yeah.
on their page. The interview
I
is there.
love
It's
that.
on YouTube. All of it.
Yeah, no, I
Like
fuck with
these
them
people.
too.
This is where I'm coming from now. Like
Yeah,
it's
my mama.
big,
That's another
y'all.
thing
The
that
energy
helped me.
big.
So,
Like
Yeah.
I'm.
It feel good, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gone with it.
That's just
Nah,
like when we
definitely.
went to Vegas for recession
Yes.
proof. When we went to
Tell
Vegas,
them how I was, Bia, when I went to Vegas.
Vegas. No, let me just say this. Like coming from Chicago, like I don't know how I should put this. Like I just feel like Chicago, it's a lot of people that don't want to see you succeed.
For sure.
So
It's a
it's
dark
just
city.
like.
100.
Like if
They
you
make a
like,
joke out of
I went
everything.
through that with trying to start my boutique. Like I would reach out to different girls that got their stuff going
in
already.
Chicago.
They ain't want to help me. They ain't want to help me with nothing, asking questions and stuff like that. They ain't want to. It was one girl out of maybe like 5 girls I reached out to that
Even
gave
if
me
you
some
offering
piece of
to pay
information.
their ass.
But when we went to Vegas though, it was so different because we was in a room full of nothing but bosses and
Yeah.
Knowledge.
they
People was just
willing to
give it
give
to
you
you.
dropping
You
gems.
feel
Yeah.
me?
Willing to give you
Yeah.
all type of gems on how to be successful
You feel
and
me?
financially stable.
You feel me?
That's
we
what I'm
ain't
saying.
learned that growing
No,
up.
we
So
didn't.
it was just like
They
it
ain't
was
teach
just
that
That's what I'm
mind-blowing to
saying.
me. It was mind blowing to me. People willing to
Yeah.
like help you get
Yeah.
to where they at. Like I'm like that.
Everything's so
Yeah.
basic. Like I put up on Facebook the other day. I said if I died today, my kids be broke tomorrow. Like it was a joke, but I was low key for real.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers got to talking about insurance policy. Do you know how fast motherfuckers burn through a life insurance and policy? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about generational wealth. I'm talking about
Exactly.
savings. I'm talking about
Exactly.
like the fact that motherfuckers think that and then my thing is life insurance, okay, cool. But my thing is your kids gotta wait for you to die to get that life
Exactly.
insurance.
For
And
sure.
again, they can burn through that life insurance. That's
And then
not
it goes
setting you
back
up
to
for
mental
life.
health.
Hey,
Some
definitely
kids
go
will
back
go
to
kill their
mental
whole
health.
parents.
Yeah,
because
just
they
to get
got
that-
that first
$1
episode.
million
Yeah.
policy or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like-
Do you know how a motherfucker could jag $1 million so hard? If you don't have no type of money management skills or like you ain't teach your kid how to manage their money or whatever, what's the purpose of a life insurance policy?
But y'all know how little $1 million really is. Like, you
It
don't
ain't
realize
shit.
how little
It ain't
$1
shit.
million
It
really
ain't
is
shit.
until you really have a million. Oh, just you just get to understand the money. Like it's
Yeah.
a big
When I
difference
realized
between
how
$1
quick
million
it was to get
or
to 100K.
you feel me?
When I realized how quick it was to get to 10K, I used to think 10K was a lot of money.
Yo, what? You want $100,000? That's what, 300 a day? You gotta make $300 a day. You at 100,000.
Bitch, I make that.
I'm just saying. You
I don't
$300
know.
I got a whole little
$300 a
outline of
day,
how can
you at
make $1
$100,000 a
million
year.
day.
You feel
Like,
me?
come on, $1 million
ain't
ain't
hard.
shit.
It ain't hard.
hard.
It's just if you don't know where to start or what to do, or you ain't thinking about it, or got no man, or you ain't got nobody to teach you or try to learn, it seems hard. It seems far, but that $300, yo,
Find your lane.
300. You know what I'm
And stay in
saying?
it.
$300 a day. It seems like a lot, but when you actually out, like think about how many
You out
people you
here
talk to a day.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to 10 people and 10 people give you $30, you got a product for $30. That's $300 a day. That's 10 people out of all the people you talk to every single day. And you can crunch them number downs however you crunch them numbers down. But if you ain't hearing that stuff or learning that stuff, that shit look big. Man,
That's the word of the day. Execution. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so look, so the question was, what were some things that have a negative effect on your mental health? And another thing I wanted to put out there was bottling in your emotions.
You can't hold stuff
You know what I'm
in.
saying?
That's one
Everybody
thing I learned.
holding stuff in, that is a negative impact on your mental health. You know
Because
what I'm
a lot
saying?
of people feel like they weak when they just vulnerable with somebody.
Yeah.
For
Pouring
sure.
out how they feel.
For
They
sure.
feel like they weak.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm going to just keep it in and just deal with it.
Nah.
But really, you hurting yourself.
Yourself.
You hurting
Exactly.
yourself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like,
For sure.
I got what I say this morning. I got some shit
Yeah.
to say.
I am not a person I'm not a person that can sit there and hold shit in. I'm a person that's going to if I'm feeling some type
It's
of
gonna
way,
eat at me every day.
it's gonna eat at me, and I got to say something.
So this,
I used to think that was a bad
I'm
thing.
so good at holding stuff
That depends.
So
I
that
think it
leads,
depends.
that leads to my next
Okay.
question. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Is there a time when a person should bottle in their emotions?
No, I don't think it's no time when you should bottle in your emotions. But whether BM said, whether you talking to God, whether you talking to your mama, whether you talking you a daddy's girl talking to your dad, it don't matter. Like you should not bottle
you could,
in
but
emotion.
see,
You
go
shouldn't.
ahead.
Go ahead, boo.
Because you could be talking to somebody and they ain't listening to you still.
Period.
Like, you knowing,
Yeah.
you know.
Woo! I hate
You
that.
could be talking to somebody and you know when they not taking in what you saying. So it's just
Right.
like, what's the point? A lot of people just be like, what's the point? Like, don't nobody give a fuck about me. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
keep it in and just deal with it.
So you feel like it's a time. So that's a if you feel like somebody ain't listening to you, that's the time when you should just hold it in though.
Not really.
You feel
This
so you
is
feel like
something
holding it in
You-
would be a good.
somebody feel like
Well,
Cause-
no, but I'm saying though, overall, do you feel like holding it in would be a good thing though? Like overall.
No, because
you feel better if you
eventually,
gonna
if you
write it
keep
out?
doing that, eventually you're gonna break.
Yeah, what they
You
say,
gonna
pressure make pipes
explode.
burst.
Like you gonna have a breakdown.
Yeah.
Like for real,
Sure.
for real.
yeah.
So whether it's you going to talk to somebody professionally, a friend, a
somebody gotta
mate,
you.
somebody that you connect with on some like we got this and that.
Or even sitting on the park bench and talking to
Or-
a stranger.
Yeah.
You
That
got
happens
to
me all
talk
the
to
time. It's
somebody.
so weird. I be
Yeah.
like, why do this always happen?
Somebody
to me?
just
And
pouring
then-
out their personal
and look,
business.
and then I
to you.
just be like, it's okay. Look, not even it's okay, but you go get through this.
Right, right.
You know, and that's just me because like, man, cause like I've been there before. Like I
Mhm.
felt like, man,
Yeah.
how can I get out of this?
Mhm.
Honestly, y'all,
Sure.
it was prayer.
Yeah. Every
I
time I've been
swear.
in a shit situation, I ain't looked to nobody but God. Like I'm just not getting out of post. Like I've be telling y'all, I'm just not getting out of postpartum depression. And that's all. Remember, I was texting you and I asked you, had you went through that? And you said you went to God about it.
Man,
And
when she went through
and
that,
yeah,
was just
that shit
like-
is real. That the only thing that got me up out of that shit was God. I could text my mama about it. I could text my sister about it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay. It ain't gonna be like that forever." But you know,
It's not. You gotta,
that
like,
wasn't my piece.
That's what made me think.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna be like
Mm-mm.
God. Definitely,
Mhm.
He's not gonna leave me like this.
Mm-mm.
Not gonna leave me like this.
Nah,
That's,
ma'am.
That's what made me look
For
to
sure.
the future.
Oh man.
For sure. What you think?
I wouldn't say bottle. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't think you should bottle your emotions. No, I think that you should be emotionally responsible though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think just because you feel something in your body, you should let it explode or
Yeah.
lash out.
Yeah.
I think that especially when you become an adult, whether you're a male or a female, no matter what you is or what you're going through in life or who did what to you, you know what I'm saying? If you are not holding yourself responsible for your emotions, you are not taking accountability. You know what I'm saying?
I
No matter
agree.
what's
Learn
going
how
on.
to understand
yeah.
that them people didn't do what
Yeah.
to you, whatever you traumatized from.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah. Don't nobody. I definitely agree with. I just said that earlier. You have to be responsible for your own emotions.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what you got going on the inside.
I think the lie in life is I made you feel some way. I think I honestly believe that's a lie in life. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because if I could give that feeling to you, that means that I could take it away. And if it's nothing I could do to make you just feel better, but we could do something and you feel better. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's a
Mhm.
difference. You
They
feel me?
gotta
Sure.
And it's like how you feel is about your mind, your emotions, your experiences, all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a lie that we tell ourselves, and we all do it. I think that's something hard to deal with, but that's what we tell ourselves. It's like, you are responsible for your emotions.
You are, literally.
Because I could hurt you, and I didn't try to do anything. It wasn't intentional. I don't know what's going on. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you hurt bad. You know what I'm saying? Now your
down bad.
You know what I'm saying? Your feelings matter. You feel me? Because you still feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I did this to you.
Yeah.
That means that you felt this way about what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a difference.
Allowing people to control your feelings is a dangerous game.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous game.
For sure. Now, Joe, you said something. You said you never know what a person going through. So we're going to pick on one thing, and that's anxiety. What do anxiety look like? And have y'all ever had an anxiety attack? And how did y'all feel when if y'all
You know what I think anxiety stems from, though? First, I feel like anxiety is like when you it's so much going on and you trying to control everything that's around you, but you know that you can't control just accepting the fact that you can't control everything. You just have to accept the fact that you just control. And I got that problem.
I agree.
I go crazy when I just feel like stuff
that's me.
Just all over the place. And then I just start going crazy. You got all these different thoughts going in your head. You got thinking about this thing, this bill due, this.
Oh, talk about it.
And then you just... You I can't even explain what.
I also feel like anxiety can stem from bad experiences. Because I know my anxiety, I was just telling him, I got pre-work anxiety, but that's from coming from my previous school because that school was so fucking awful. I hated going in there. Yeah, and so my anxiety from the weekend to Monday is horrible. I'm at a whole new school, love the school, love the principal, love the kids, but I still got that work anxiety. Like, damn, you got to go to work tomorrow. But I also feel like it stems from some other shit. But that anxiety be real. I feel like I got more anxiety than anything. But I definitely agree with you, BM. I can't when I start thinking about shit, because I think a lot in the future. I'm an overthinker, so I think about shit 3-5 years down the road. And when I feel like I can't control how the steps gonna lead to that shit, I start freaking the fuck out. That anxiety shit is and I didn't even know it was a mental health problem. I just thought it was a thing.
But that's when you take a step back and you start praying, because that's something that I overcame. I had anxiety bad.
Ooh.
I used to have
it be in your stomach. It be yes. Ooh.
I used to wake up throwing up.
No.
Just vomit, bowel that's sitting on your stomach.
It's
nothing on my stomach, and
you feel like you got to go to the bathroom.
It's like everything just hits you, and you got this, and you got this, and you got
all
that,
type of stuff going on all at one time,
and you just how do I handle this? And then after you throw up, whatever the anxiety is, after you get that anxiety out of you, be like.
But then it come back. That's the thing.
The next day.
It come back. It come back.
Spin that block.
It's just like when you pray. That's what I learned. When you pray,
but that's the devil.
Because when you pray about, when you pray to God, okay, this is what I do. Because I hold on to stuff.
This what we pray. We believe in.
Let me say, I hold on. So what I had started doing, because I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of I be keeping my head in, a lot of knowledge and stuff like that. When you pray to God, you just gotta let stuff go and give it.
Let go.
That's what it is. You just gotta let stuff go. Don't let stuff weigh on you. Cause at one point I felt like I was Superwoman. I got this, but then God told me you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. You can't control everything that's going on. You gotta just
balance it out.
Yeah, balance it out. That's what it is.
Balance it out. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? My definition of anxiety is the feeling of being overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You overwhelmed with all type of stuff, whether it be stressed or certain situations, just being overwhelmed, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My cup the lowest out of everybody's.
What you trying to say? We need to drink a lot.
I feel like an alcoholic. Yeah, y'all need to drink up.
Yeah,
So as an alcoholic now,
you had an anxiety attack.
That's a part of mental health, bro. For real, like
it is. No. That is. Like we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that too. No, that's right.
Hey.
What she just said was absolutely right.
Somebody cheers with me.
All that is, that's a symptom that she been triggered. And we gonna get to that. We gonna get to everything.
I ain't gonna lie. You ever seen the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
Especially you mad at me. So I only had 2 drinks as an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh, she going crazy. Can't nobody sing like it came Junior.
For sure.
Hey, look.
Hey, well, yeah. So look, man, anxiety is like to me, it's a feeling of being overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? What do having an anxiety attack look like?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I never knew what an anxiety attack looked like. You know what I'm saying? Until I did a lot of research on this topic. You know what I'm saying? And from doing the research on the topic, I've had plenty of anxiety attacks. You know what I'm saying? And what it looked like is, for one, it felt like my heart was beating out my chest at a random ass time. Like you know when you smoke a whole.
I had one at work.
Strong.
I had one at work.
Huh?
Did you talk to anybody?
I didn't talk to nobody about it.
Did you know what it was? Did you know? Did you know it was anxiety though?
I didn't know it was anxiety at the time.
I don't know if I ever had anxiety attack.
I didn't know that it was anxiety at the time because listen, I never researched this topic. I didn't know nothing about this whole mental health, none of that shit. Only thing I knew is what we all taught as men growing up: chin up, chest out. Man the fuck up. You soft, stand the fuck up. Man up. You soft. You crying, you soft.
That's sad.
You feeling weak, you soft. This is what we taught as men on. It's sad and it's wrong as fuck though. You know, but it's just me growing up. You a man, nigga, stand up. Fuck you crying for. Stand your ass up, chin up, chest out. Stand strong. 10 toes down, walk through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's wrong though. You know what I'm saying? And that's the wrong stereotype. Men supposed to be so strong and we not supposed to feel emotion. The fuck, we humans.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not just supposed to be females feeling emotions. We are all humans. Females is what? What is females? Look, what is females? They humans, right?
Yeah.
We humans too, right?
Yeah.
So humans is supposed to feel emotions.
And that's why we can't get along because y'all taught to be non-emotional, and it's okay for us to be emotional. So y'all don't know how to handle us being emotional because y'all like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? You're gonna be okay.
And look, that's just like saying let's pick on dogs for a second. A female dog. You know what I'm saying? No. We just gonna point that out. A female dog, right? Listen. No, wait. Just listen.
No, you're right though. Go ahead, my bad.
Right? Yeah. A female dog, right?
We always on the same page.
She bark, right? A female dog bark, right?
Yeah.
It's like saying she bark whenever somebody walk past the yard or some shit. They're like telling the male, you ain't supposed to bark.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a man. Stand up strong.
Yeah.
Stand tough. Give a fuck if somebody come past the yard and startle you.
Yeah.
Ooh, stand tall, stand strong. No, motherfucker, he's supposed to bark.
Yeah.
They emotional. Yeah. That's how they show their emotions.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck came up with this whole little conception that men are supposed to just cover up their feelings and shit, but it's wrong as fuck. And that's why niggas is showing out nowadays, right?
That shit come from slavery, y'all. Look, listen. People don't understand that a lot of shit came from thousands and thousands of years ago.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Like,
and it's fucked up though.
And even our parents came from cause what, we 90s babies. Our parents came from a generation is like, bitch, you gonna do what the fuck I say. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. And blah, blah, blah. Like my mama can't stand the way that our parent came, but it's not the same.
Boy, in the 80s and the 90s, like black men, it was like they couldn't even wear colors. They could only wear black, brown, and blue. And you know, in some cultures like LA, they was wearing red. You get what I'm saying? They couldn't wear no colorful colors. It was frowned upon. It was something about you was well, I ain't gonna say the terms. You know what I'm saying? You know what they were talking about.
For sure.
Say the term. Why not talk about it?
Come on. We good. Come on.
What's the term? Because I don't know. Look, am I the only one? Yes, I think you are.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
you missed
it. Be coming out at work. If my coworkers be looking at me like,
I ain't said aunt since motherfucking 2011.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, no, it took me a long time to drop it too.
That was a pandemic at our school.
It took me a long time to drop it though. Hey, I think I dropped it like 2018, 19. It took me a minute. Like I ain't said all the time, but it was like, yo, that's all we used to hear.
I dropped it walking through the door.
Something crazy though. You be like,
No, I ain't
never said it like that.
I ain't use in a long time.
I ain't never said it like that, but I'm just saying, you know.
I'm gonna use it with the kids and see how
it was so impactful in our upbringing.
Yes, it was.
Who created that? I was creating that. CICF.
Russ Ellison better know it.
I don't know. Look, the first graduating class.
So high school weekend. Fuck you talking about?
The real alumni.
Let's get hey, stop it.
Trish, don't
we finna get back on topic, man. We finna get back on topic. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Now this next question, man.
It's the liquor.
Different type of mental health, man. What do depression look like?
Anything.
Isolation.
What
Anything.
can depression look like?
Isolation.
It can look like this.
It can look like that. Look, listen. Y'all saw the dude on the dude that danced on Ellen DeGeneres. That was depression. Clearly, that was depression because he committed suicide. Depression don't have a look. Depression could look like
always was so happy though.
He did, but he committed depression.
Hey, that was the exact answer I was looking for. Now keep going.
Yeah, depression could look.
It don't have a look.
It don't have a look. It's no look to depression.
So happy all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody that talk about him say that. Like
that's somebody. That's what you call. Well, I don't know, but I would assume that's what you call bottling up your emotions.
His past.
And this is my thing, and this is like sort of kind of one of the main points of this podcast. You know what I'm saying? You never know what the next person is going through. You never know. That person could be smiling, jolly, woo, 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 woo. But they could be going through so much. They could be on edge right now, and you never know it. Because depression, suicide, all mental health don't gotta look at all.
No, man.
Whatsoever. You gotta peep signs, and this is why we tell people, and this is another thing you need to do, talk to your people. Talk to them. Even
check
if you feel like they okay, check in.
Check in.
Even if you feel like they okay.
Check in. How you doing, boo?
But you don't need nobody to validate how you feeling. You don't need no understanding. Sometimes you're not gonna get no the ability to get closure. You know what I'm saying? But let it out.
That's true. But for real, some people don't let it out. They bottle it in. They talk to bottling in.
Let it out.
So that's why I'm telling the other people on the outside, talk to your people.
Yeah.
Let them release that. Let them know you there for them. Let them know, you know what I'm saying? You open and you open-minded. You're not judging them for whatever the fuck they going through. You're not going to judge them. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on with you. Woo, woo, woo. I don't care. Whatever you going through, bitch, I'll go through it.
We done all been through it.
To let you know we the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, different levels.
It's bigger than just you. Because you hurt yourself, that's going to fuck up all us.
Yeah.
That ain't going to just fuck up just me. Like, you know, it ain't going to just fuck up you, yourself, whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to your people. Express your feelings. Be open.
Do anybody at this table keep their emotions bottled up?
Do anybody who?
At this table keep their emotions bottled up?
Okay, so look, I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm only asking because I'm asking what makes you feel like you can't talk to nobody? Like what makes you have them emotions?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of it. I bottle my emotions up. Even still to this day. I got a lot of emotions that I bottle up.
Feel like some things is better left unsaid.
True, and that's a big fucking fact.
Present it.
But you don't know how to be if you release it though.
It ain't even just that though. You know, it's the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say afraid. But you
don't have somebody gonna react.
Yeah, you just afraid of their reaction. I get that, cautious of their reaction.
Because people are judgy. People are judgy.
People are very judgy now, especially nowadays. They judgy as fuck.
And I wish that
you can and listen, me, I'm the type I read people's expressions. I read people's energy. I can read the fuck out of a person.
Because you can say
by the way they walk in this door. By the way a person walk in this door, I can read them. I can tell how they is, the type of energy they got. I know what I could say to trigger them. I know what I could say to make them smile and laugh.
That's a good
I used to bottle.
That's just me.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm the type.
Sometimes I don't like.
I bottle my shit in because I don't want the fucking feedback. The feedback you might give me might be the feedback I need to trigger me to go crazy and do some dumb shit.
That's true. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I done been into some people and I've been like, bitch, I don't even know why I was talking to you.
Yo.
But listen, I done tried to listen.
Never mind.
And this from a person that bottle shit in, I done tried to come out clean to some people. You feel what I'm saying? Let them know I need the help. I need somebody to talk to. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But that shit was overlooked. Like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I used to bottle up.
It wasn't like no open. It wasn't no open arms type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the fuck we like at. Like people need to open their arms up. You know, people really go through shit. Like, you know, open your arms to them people, especially for sure.
What you just said, people ask to be like that, but you can't be like God until you put that effort out.
For sure.
To make people feel welcome to come talk to you about anything or to get you through something.
100%.
Even if it's just a small little quote, I don't care what it is.
Especially if somebody admit that they need the help. Yeah. Open your fucking arms.
Hey, look, I used to bottle my emotions up, but I think it was in high school when I realized, like, yo, it's like as a guy, I feel like I was being taught that I didn't need help. You know what I'm saying? Even if I needed help, like to live my life, like I got it, it's cool, I can take it, woo woo. And it's like, shit, I'll be damned if I live my life like that now. You feel me? I don't care. Like I just said before, I don't care what. I'm not doing it for you. It's like forgiveness. You don't forgive nobody for them. You forgive for you. So you can move on. I ain't bottling up shit. I ain't holding shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a guy. And like I said, the way I was brought, it was like bottle up emotions. So controlling my emotions is definitely happening. You feel me? Of course, sometimes you get pushed to the edge. You got to bring yourself back from it, type shit. You feel me? I ain't bottling up shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like you just said, that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong to teach as a teach a little boy that his feelings don't matter. That he shouldn't have feelings when he's feeling. You know what I'm saying? That he's less because he feels something. You know what I'm saying? That fuck you up.
And that's so sad because my dad's side of the family, all of the guys is just like that. Like they just so like done been through so much over the years and they just drink.
That be me. I feel like that's where my drinking stand from. Like my
because they was taught to not.
Yeah, you see how my daddy is being like.
Yeah, my daddy.
He'll come in and ruin a whole. You see how he ruined my whole fucking birthday, bro. You there every time. Y'all there every time. And then, but then,
you ain't seen my daddy.
But it's like
when he made that comment.
Trish with
Nah, he was on his best behavior at the baby shower.
He was sure then.
Yes.
He meant what he said.
But listen, but that be me. Like I be feeling like. If I drink, I ain't gonna think about it. Y'all done seen me fucked up for years. Y'all done seen them carry me out the club. All type. Remember when the nigga had to carry me out the club? Motherfucker gonna text me next day talking about, I carried you out the bitch. How do I remember you?
And that's another defense mechanism. Everybody suffering with mental health. That's another defense mechanism. What she just said.
Yeah.
Cope with it.
Yeah, you cope.
That was her way of coping with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like coping with it is not healthy at all. You're not dealing with it. You're not facing it.
You're not facing
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
It's the facing part.
You're not facing it at all, bro. Coping is not good.
And what's crazy is facing it seems so fucking hard to do. But
Yeah.
once you face it, you look back on like, damn, that was so small. The thing I had to do to face it was so fucking small.
Yeah.
Once you go through the scary part of it, it was such a admitting. I gotta that's the first thing they teach you in AA, right?
First step to fixing your problem.
Admit that you got a problem. So small. All you gotta do is
my name is Janita and I'm an alcoholic.
I was an alcoholic. Hey, look. What you talking about? Hey, we ain't that clip of 5 heartbeats. That's she said we gonna put that clip. What? So I had 1, maybe 2 drinks now. I was an alcoholic.
Right.
I need it. I gotta see that clip. I gotta see it.
Screaming.
You feel?
Well, yeah, that's definitely the next step after discovering you got some type of issue is coping with it. Whether it's like liquor, whether it's motherfucking whatever, weed, crack, cocaine, motherfucking you shooting up, you popping pills.
Sex.
Yeah, sex is definitely a coping mechanism. Being what? That bitch just wrote it.
Listen.
I'm a addict.
But look, we ain't even talk about that.
Say that for another day.
Nah, bitch, I did the tea after this podcast. Because clearly it's some shit that's been going on.
So, my next question is like, what is trauma? You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ever been through any trauma, like what do it look like and how did it affect you?
That was hard for me, man. I ain't
and wait, hold on. I'm gonna start with myself though.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Trauma is, to me, this ain't even nothing I looked up or none of that shit. Trauma to me is something you've been through that had a big impact on your well-being, on your thought process, on your emotions, on your physical well-being, on how you maneuver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing to me, like I said, like, you know, I done been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit. A lot of shit motherfuckers don't even know type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just saw him this shit.
And another thing I done been through, like more so recently, you know, I was in prison, right? And when I went to prison because of my charges, you know, I got put in a hole, you know, and at the time I felt like I shouldn't have even been in prison type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm innocent as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna talk about what happened, but I'm innocent as fuck, but I'm in prison. I'm sentenced to 5 years, 2 in, 3 out. You know what I'm saying? So, when I'm in prison, as soon as I get in that bitch, I'm in that bitch on a metal slab. That's it. It's no mat. It's no nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's cold. AC running. AC is running 24/7.
You feel?
So that metal slab is cold. Only thing I got in that fucking cell with me is tissue, right? I got to use the tissue to line the whole bed up, right? Just so I'm not laying directly on the metal. You know what I'm saying? Not saying necessarily that I'm not getting the cold, because I'm still getting the cold, bro. It's cold. Yeah. But I'm not laying directly on the metal, so I ain't going to stick to that bitch type shit. Yeah. But at the same time, my only pillow was the tissue roll that I used to line the bed up with, bro. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And at the same time, I'm fresh in that bitch, so I'm on outside food, and they bringing bullshit in. So I'm shitting like crazy, and I'm being honest. I'm shitting like crazy. But I'm shitting, and guess what I'm using to wipe my ass with? My pillow, which is that tissue roll. Because I'm not going to use my shirt because it's cold as fuck, so I need my arms to go in this shirt. I take my arms out this shirt, I ain't got shit on. You know what I'm saying? That's traumatizing, bro.
That shit fucked up. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you talking through the cracks in the door.
Right. So I went through that shit, right? I went through that shit. But mind you not, I went through that shit only because I didn't want to risk the chance of me being outside of my kid's life. Like, I went to the military straight out the high school type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, right out the back, I went on 3 back-to-back deployments. I'm 10 months at a time out of my kid's life. Coming back from deployment, wishing like, damn, if I walk off this boat, is my kids gonna know who the fuck I am type shit? Because I ain't been there. I ain't seen no first steps. I ain't seen no first birthdays, none of that shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucked up in the head type shit. So I get out the boat. Luckily, Journey knew who the fuck I was, bro. She walked up to me, she hugged me, cried, woo woo. Long story short, I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? After going through all that shit, 3 back-to-back deployments and shit, bam, I get locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's traumatizing as fuck, gang. Yeah. It's traumatizing as fuck. And they put a win on your kids, folks. They ain't asked to be here.
They ain't asked to fucking
Journey
be here, bro.
They ain't asked to be here at all.
That's the thing about kids. They don't ask to be here.
At all. We forced them to be here. We brought them here type shit.
And then they don't know what's going on. They still got the same feelings that you feeling, but they don't know why they feeling it or what's happening, what's causing it. None of that.
For sure. So look, when I caught the case, after doing them 3 deployments and I go to Florida and shit, it's like, damn. I'm 24 years old at the time looking at 2 life sentences, gang. I don't know if anybody out there know what that shit look like. When you 24 years old looking at 2 life sentences. 2 life sentences, bro. You only got 1 life to live. How the fuck am I looking at 2 life sentences?
And that shit is
after I just did 3 back-to-back deployments, folks, serving this country. Yeah, that's I'm looking at 2 life sentences. Mm-hmm. I'm copping out to anything you give me that don't give me jail time.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I do. So you talking about?
It's crazy. But I ain't got no code, so I ain't telling them shit. It's me. Me and me only type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's trauma as fuck. Like,
trauma, you know what I'm saying? Anything.
My kids been through enough. They done went, 10 months times 3? Come on, man.
Especially for it to be some bullshit.
That's damn near 2.5 years without me.
Even thinking
about
yourself.
And y'all trying to take the rest of my life from them? Hell no.
Especially off some bullshit.
Even thinking about yourself,
so
though.
That's traumatizing, gang. So, you know what I'm saying? I went through that shit for my kids type shit. So I could be there. So they don't go through no childhood trauma. My daddy wasn't there. They ain't the one sitting here behind this mic saying my daddy wasn't there. That nigga got locked up. Right. He did some dumb shit. He woo. Hell no. I'm here. They ain't gonna ever be able to say that. And they ain't gonna ever, from this day on, they ain't gonna ever be able to say that shit.
Period.
I'm here. Period. And I'm gonna continue to be here type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do the shit I do today, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
For them. You know what I'm saying? Lucci said, they asked me what I do it for. Yeah, and that's who the fuck I do it for, my kids.
Just love her some Lucci.
That's my shit.
That's real shit.
That's my shit.
It's real shit though.
Yeah, trauma could look like anything.
Because it's bogus. For me to bring them, they didn't ask to be here. So I basically forced them to be here. I brought them here on purpose.
Yes,
so it's bogus for me to bring them here and get them a bogus life. It's bogus.
It is.
Me to bring them here, force them here, and disappear. That's like bringing somebody, let's say Mercury had life on it. You bring somebody from Mercury here, and all they know is you, and you dip. That's bogus.
Yeah. That's how I was.
You know what I'm saying? That's bogus.
That's how I was.
That's why I say, man, get some help. Seek help. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I went through what I went through for a reason, gang. I got a lot of built up anger in me from a child. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of it. It's built the fuck up. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how I ain't spaz out and go crazy by now.
But have you seeked help? Have you seeked help?
And listen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not. I have seeked help.
When you gonna seek help?
That's the thing.
I was getting help at one point, but I stopped seeking it because I felt like I was a bitch because my ego. When I said ego, I feel like I'm a man. Man, chin up, chest out, man. What the fuck I
talking about it
I understand
right now.
that.
Help you?
Talking about it right now does help me.
Okay,
I feel so good right now talking to y'all. And that's why I started this podcast, so we could be open and free with each other. And we could grow with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever you lacking, whatever conversations and topics we talk about, eventually it's gonna help you.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And I want to touch all these little kids out here. I want to touch their ass, G. It's bigger than that. Once you get behind that wall, all your homies you throwing up gang signs and all that other goofy shit with, it's over with. Over with. They ain't gonna be there.
Once you get into them kids, though,
it's not gonna beat up.
It's like a different feeling. Like
for sure, it definitely is.
When I first started talking to them kids, I think my first class was like freshman. And I was scared as hell, y'all. I'm looking in the hallway like, damn, I'm the only one here. Ain't nobody coming in here with me. Because I thought that other people was coming. But talking to them, like, I was scared at first. Like, they was very silly. They was playing and all that stuff. But once they heard my, what I got to offer and what I could, what I could help y'all with, like, they was just like, they asked me all type of questions. Like, It was phenomenal. Like, kids want to know about the real life. They don't want to know about that algebra.
They don't want to know about shit they can't use.
Let me show y'all what I received.
Which is pretty much what high school is. Shit you can't use.
Like, I don't know how to write it.
What was that, MLA?
It's my ass. I know. I'm my mama. Hey, look. Yo.
I'm forever grateful.
Bro.
Look, Joe, we had a flashback. Hey,
I know how to write my
Hey, look. Hey, sophomore year, G, we had to write a 5-page essay. I was blue as hell. I wrote that 5-page essay. Listen, I stopped writing papers after that. I don't give a fuck what was going on. I still passed because I knew the teachers liked me. At the end of the day, I was smart enough to keep up with the rest of that shit, but I stopped it. Bro, I went to college. Mind you, it was sophomore year. I ain't wrote a paper in 2 years. You know, they teach them kids. I was
MLA style.
You know, I went to Caribbean. They teach their ass access stacks. I'm what? I do this. I'm gonna pass this motherfucker. Hey, I'm like, damn.
I was on the motherfucking dean's list.
You feel me? You feel me? I'm damn. Hey,
keep that shit right
you
up.
feel me? I'm like, damn. Shout out to Doc. Maybe Doc one line. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Maybe nigga one line because I wasn't doing shit. Especially when they piss me off.
But if I don't got to, I'm not gonna.
You hear me?
What? I mean.
That, you know what I'm saying?
We got that.
I did. I was the king of access stacks.
What was his name? Mr.
King.
No, not Mr. King, the dark skinned one.
Gordon.
Mr. Gordon.
You gotta relax.
Shout out
You gotta relax.
Did y'all have Mr. Gordon home rule? He didn't play with y'all, period. Shout out to Mr. Gordon.
Gordon was on the
I should have said that. You're fighting the wrong people.
And listen though, now looking back, when we young, we don't take heed. We don't take heed to that shit. But now looking back, he was right as hell. We was fighting the wrong people, gang. We were fighting the people that were trying to teach us what we know now, though.
We was not that aggressive because they jumped on the mod the first day. The Looney Goons jumped on the mod first. Rest in peace to Ahmad. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We always represented as like
I just hated that.
Like, it was always Ralph Ellison against the hood.
Yeah. Whatever hood we went in, bro. Whatever
They was tired of us, bro. Hey, they was tired of us.
Because we was coming with a vengeance. But you
I remember y'all was fighting on the bus one time. Y'all, I cried real tears.
You cried?
I did. Because I'm just like, what is going on? Like, they fucking with our boys.
Y'all next question.
Thank you, boo.
Look, we letting out too much shit we ain't supposed to talk about. You feel me?
They hated us, bro. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, Ellison hate us now. Motherfuckers hated us collectively. That motherfucking first class, we made that.
We was arrogant as shit.
Period.
That's what it was.
We made that bitch.
Hey,
Period.
hey,
Man,
we was arrogant as hell, but 100, we was bagging that shit the fuck up though. That's why they ain't like us.
We was a big ass family for real.
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
man,
Yeah.
that's,
Ugly as
I don't really
hell.
even remember.
Y'all heard that?
I don't even remember motherfuckers under us or under them for real because I was focused on us. We was
Right.
the biggest.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were so thirsty getting out of there.
We got out the mud together though.
We went
Boy, they
through
had
so
ass on the floor.
Remember we used to get lit at,
feel?
hey, remember we
feel?
used to get lit at the park and then go to school, motherfucking drunken as hell, passing the water bottle around the
You
math
feel?
class.
My mom on this live.
Your mama is on this live, and y'all telling all the
My
secrets.
mama not, and she normally is.
I wasn't
I'm
even
sorry.
Oh well, G.
I don't know where she at. I'm gonna
Your
tell
mama,
y'all.
your mama
I
the biggest
wasn't.
pimp, the biggest pimp in
You know
Chicago.
she a
You know what
pimp
I'm
for
saying?
real.
Joe was my drinking buddy.
Period. Period. We used to take the bus home from motherfucking 81st.
train.
Fucked up.
Straight luscious.
All right, so look,
Period.
next question. What's some things that can be done to heal depression?
Talk about it.
Have
I think-
somebody overcome depression?
I think saving somebody else. I think no matter what whatever you go through in life, I think that when you are going through and fighting your demons and it forces
I'm
your
sorry, Trish.
it forces your mind to be
Shit.
just about you, because you thinking about the pain you feeling, what you went through, what you could have done better, all that type of shit, right? I think when you was in the opportunity to save somebody from going through what you going through and what you went through, that gets you out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I want to touch on that. I lost my grandma in 2013. My grandma Shirley, to be exact.
Rest in peace.
Sorry to hear that.
I want to say I got pregnant like a couple of months after she died, and that's when I decided to get into the funeral industry. I lost a lot of weight when she died. Like that was my G.
Hey,
I took care of her. I took her to the doctor, all that stuff. But I'm trying to get through this.
It's okay.
take
Are
your
you
time.
good?
Take your time.
Why not talk about it?
I normally talk about this and don't even cry, but let me just hurry up and get to the point. She died, and I got pregnant, and I was like, I gotta do something big. And I was like, I looked into the last thing that happened to me, like traumatizing, which was her leaving me. So I'm like, I can't get over her. And at the time when she died, I was her caretaker. So my next client, I'm going to her house every day, listening to oxygen tanks, making sure she take her medicine, all that stuff. So I'm like, this is depressing for me. I quit. And I went to school for mortuary science.
Come on.
Yeah.
I went to school for mortuary science. And my grandma stayed with me the whole time. And I felt like she called me to that. The day of her funeral, I'm the MC and everything. I even sung.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to Hitter.
I even sung.
Shout out to Hilda.
But like that to say, I brought happiness to my family at a time of bereavement.
You feel
So
me?
I turned my pain into a hustle. Not to
Yeah.
say,
Come
you know,
on.
burying people is a hustle, but
Nah, we get it.
I enjoy making people happy at a time of
You
bereavement.
feel me?
Mm.
Like I
Capitalize on
really
it.
make people happy,
Yeah.
and like
That's
check
an
the
amazing way to
reviews,
look at
like,
it.
It is.
it's
That's an
there. Like
amazing way to look at it.
anytime you ask about me in these streets in my funeral business, like she dope. She dealt with you the whole step of the way.
You feel me?
Even if I didn't bury your loved one, it's people that'll call me. They went to another funeral home and they call me like, they doing this and they doing that, and I just like give them the best advice that they can do, and like they'll still be happy with where they went, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
next time, God forbid, but next time I'll come deal with you
Mhm.
instead
sure.
of dealing with them.
You feel me?
So that's why I tell people, no offense, when you select that funeral home that you selected, they should be able to help you with whatever.
Whatever you need. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I really, it's no offense. I can't help you. Like, I don't want to interfere with that, and I don't want my work in somebody else's funeral.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's to say, I turn my pain into a hustle.
That's real shit.
I feel like from my personal experience is like, don't hold. I'm a person that can really hold a grudge. Like, do not hold grudges, cause my my grandfather died this past summer. My mother's father.
Sorry to hear that.
I remember you posting it.
Yeah, and so I had held a grudge with him for so long. Like, he isolated me when I got pregnant with my oldest son, cause he was so disappointed in me being pregnant. He just stopped talking to me. Yeah. And then the way that he treated my mama like pure shit. And my mama took care of him down to like wiping his ass type shit. And so I just wasn't fucking with him. Like, I don't get no, whatever. Like, I wasn't fucking with him, period. When he died, y'all, it did something to me, something serious. Now, mind you, his wife, my grandma died when I was 5. Really didn't get a chance to know her. But him, I had him till I was, 29? You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurt because I should have made up with him. Like, that was traumatic for me because I should have been a bigger person and made up with him instead of like holding that, like, you holding a grudge. All right, nigga, I'm gonna hold a grudge too. Like, fuck it. Don't talk to my kids. You talk to my mom, but you ain't gonna talk to me. You ain't gonna talk to my kids. Yeah.
Hold grudges, then that's not good. Because they probably wasn't taught how to,
cope with they shit.
But it was my mom. No matter how he treated my mama still was there for him, and I should have followed her lead as a woman. And just as her daughter, you know what I'm saying? And I felt so bad that I didn't because I'm like, he isolated me for being pregnant. I still ended up getting 2 degrees, but I got a whole ass master's. You know what I'm saying? And then, but you treated my mama like shit, and my mama still dealt with you. That should have been my lead. You know what I'm saying? But he died, and y'all, it's hard. Yeah. This is my first Thanksgiving without him. This is our first Christmas without him, and I'm feeling it. More than I ever felt it when he was here. And I just had a dream about him like 2 nights ago.
And what was that like?
Some weird stuff.
I love them.
Weird stuff. I love when dead people come to me in their dreams.
I honestly think it's real.
It is.
Mourning doves, I believe in all that.
Butterflies symbolizing hope.
With my dreams, I don't act how I would act in real life. Like, why is I'm acting so soft in this dream? Like, why is I'm?
Cause that's your inner you.
You'll see something going on and you be like, get in there,
right? Yeah. But you can't in a dream. Like, you just fuck.
But that was so like traumatic for me. Like, I think about him and I just be wanting to cry because I'm just like, I wasted all this fucking time and we could have been cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I just had to let go.
I know. Everybody keeps saying that, but his death fucks me up.
He ain't gonna think about none of that.
Yeah.
He gonna be happy to see you.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't at his funeral. I couldn't even like my mama and my sister. They got up and said their last goodbyes before they closed the casket. I couldn't even get up there and what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was hard. It was so hard. Even King Boohoo. I couldn't even cry at the funeral. I cried now, but I didn't cry then. But that was traumatic for me.
I went the whole funeral. At the end, my godmama called me at the car and she saw me boo-hooing. Like, nobody saw me. My godmama came and grabbed me. That's when nobody saw me crying. My godmama. That's my baby.
Yeah, it's rough.
She came and got me and she grabbed me and she was like, I know. She's like, you did a good job.
Yeah. Even my mama say she was like, his death hit me so much harder than my mama's. Cause my mama died when she was like our age. You know what I'm saying? To lose your mom at a young age or something. But then to take care of your mama, I mean to take care of your any family member, a parent for that long, my mom was fucked up about it. I ain't see her grieve until like 2 months later.
You feel me?
Even I'm like, damn, we ain't even realize this my mama first Thanksgiving without her daddy. Yeah, my mama strong as fuck.
That's the problem with being strong though. People don't take the time to realize that, you know, you are in need. You need someone to be strong for you.
Today, like, I be tired of being strong.
Yeah,
because he would be expecting for you to just.
It's the expectation.
A certain way for him. Okay, let me.
Hello. Once you
oldest out of my siblings, so it's
You
just
feel
like
me?
I be feeling like I gotta be like a certain way for them.
See what I'm
It's
saying?
just
That's
it's just
crazy.
me. It's just I just feel like because I'm the oldest, I feel like I gotta
That's
be a
that
certain way.
perception. That's
You
that
feel
Then
me?
ego.
like when I be
chin up,
going
chest out.
through it, it's
You feel
just
me?
be like I just be. That's why when I be going through it, going back to me dealing with depression and stuff, I be feeling like I don't be really having nobody like that because to my family, I make it seem like I'm strong.
That's
Yeah.
crazy for you to say that because you always been there for me and like.
But you be having a lot of stuff going on.
But you always be there for me.
Oh, y'all so sweet. Look at y'all.
But you be having a lot of
Sisters.
Hey,
Hey,
always be there for me.
look.
That's
y'all
so
see that?
sweet.
Hey,
That's
look,
so
hey, look.
sweet.
It is.
BM be there. She
And that's
do.
a prime-
She do.
That's a
Always
prime. That's a
there.
prime
I feel like I
example.
ain't
You
got
see that? And
nobody.
these is two best friends who there for each other through thick and thin,
Look,
and
and I'm
don't know,
arguing with her,
and
but
don't
you
even
always
know.
there. What
you
Right.
telling
talking
going
about?
For sure. And don't even know when the next person going through something.
Because you don't want to
see what I'm
bother
saying?
nobody.
We hold that shit
Like,
in
my
so
mama be going
good.
through so much,
We
I don't wanna
paint.
put nothing
Listen,
on
we as
her.
humans, we
Call
as
me,
humans,
BM.
we as humans in this generation
We can talk.
nowadays.
Text me.
Nowadays, we are good painters.
Never answer the phone.
Us as human nowadays, we are good actors. We are
Yeah.
good painters.
Yeah.
We paint a good picture over our feelings. You know what I'm saying? We act happy,
Right.
knowing that we really going through some shit at times. You know what I'm saying?
That's called speaking happiness into existence.
For sure, for
A
sure, it
self-fulfilling
is. But
prophecy.
you're not dealing with the trauma or whatever it is that
You
you
deal with that
that's
last.
fucking you up.
And you know you go
feel
Right,
overcome
you
that.
putting that shit to the side because you want to get these good feelings. You don't
feel
want to
me?
deal with that bad shit. You want to
me?
deal with this good shit first.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what that shit is, and that'll
Yeah.
fuck you up though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I want people to
Yeah.
understand. You know what I'm saying? It will
Yeah.
fuck you up. Like a motherfucker could walk around, smile like the Twitch. That motherfucker was happy as hell.
Dancing.
Dancing his
As
ass
far as
off.
we know, though, we don't know what he was dealing with
Right.
off
And
them
I'm saying-
cameras.
and that's my point. That's my point. He did all that. All we seen was him happy, him dancing, him jolly go happy, him
Hey,
uplifting
also, look,
people.
With a white woman. Never trust a.
You know what I'm
What was
saying?
you about to say?
Listen,
Look,
what
what you
can't
about to
even
say?
kill himself. You know Hollywood is like
no.
just
Here she
so
goes.
look. That's another story, but
yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, people
But
were
we just
saying
saying,
that.
we just
Kill
saying off the
yourself.
point that he was happy as hell,
he wanted to
and out of
cryptocurrency.
nowhere just killed himself,
He wanted a black woman.
and just out of nowhere just killed himself.
Whoa.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
here y'all go. Here y'all
Yeah.
go.
There was the white girl.
Yeah,
I got a few
yeah,
theories,
stop
but
it.
hey,
All right.
it's too much money.
So,
for
What
you.
it called?
I'm trying to say-
I'm
trying to-
Mental health
I'm
is
My
trying to
mama
say
be
the
saying the
table
same
right now.
thing. It's what
I'm
would
trying to
make you
say,
want to
y'all.
commit suicide?
drugs.
He was on them perkies.
You never know though. You never know though. You know what I'm saying?
He was.
I don't know. I ain't okay. I had a hard time with this.
He was hitting them
with this
SpongeBobs.
question. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? I feel like
It's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Oh, that's not
It's
funny.
not.
That's not
No.
funny. I'm
Come
sorry.
on, come on,
Oopsies.
come on, Woody. Come on, come on, man.
I had a hard time with this question. You feel me? I feel like just me contemplating on it. I feel like the hardest trauma I've been through was watching somebody lose themselves. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really have nothing to do with
You
me.
trying to say
But it's
that?
like some hell no. I'm just saying. No, I ain't. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look.
'Cause
Screaming.
it ain't.
Cause
Hey,
you didn't
cousin.
know
Hey,
how to
cousin.
say
What's
them
good,
names.
baby?
No, damn. Did it come out like that?
No, look, no, hey, real quick.
No,
real
not to
quick.
me
No,
because
look,
you just
look.
said you want to help somebody. You
Hold
said
on.
your joy is in helping.
Hold on, real quick, Woody. Hey, have y'all seen that video of the young kid? He it's a poster of his pops on the wall in front of him, and he going off on his pops committed suicide, and he going off on his pops about it.
Hell
No, sir.
Y'all ain't never seen that?
No,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna send it to all y'all at this
Talking
video.
about no
Yeah,
man.
I'm with it.
We're gonna do a part two
That
to
is a sir right
we're gonna do
there.
a part two to this mental health.
Alright.
But I promise you, that video gonna fuck y'all up. That video is really gonna fuck y'all up. Cause he is blaming his daddy. His daddy was going through some shit that he never seen.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? He an older kid. Like, you know, he not no little 9-year-old. He's a teenager. He's early 20s. You know what I'm saying? But his daddy killed himself and he blaming his daddy. He's sitting on the bed cussing his daddy out. Why the fuck you do that? You selfish as fuck. Ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? The hurt that was in that.
It's 5 stages of grief.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying? He went
Listen.
through the stages of grief.
Mental health part 2. We gonna play that video in the intro and y'all gonna see it for y'allself and we gonna elaborate. And we gonna go way deeper into this mental health. This shit is not over. This
It's
shit is
heavy.
way deeper than this.
Heavy.
But
Go ahead, Woody.
what I was saying is like
I wasn't trying to say it like that, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it. But I don't believe it help nobody that want to be helped. You feel
That
me?
too.
I help you. My first, like I told y'all, the number one belief I believe in this world, besides God, is I take care of the people that take care of me.
Mhm.
But I would let your ass run into that motherfucking wall. You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
that's how I
You can
feel.
come back
What you
As long
mean,
as
Jody Joe? What that mean?
That means I will help you if you need help. But if
Mhm.
I'm trying to help you, you don't want me to help you, you can run your ass to the wall.
I see you.
When you
Right.
come back,
Now I go
holla at me.
dragging
Holla at me when you come back.
For
You
sure.
feel me?
Right.
That's what I mean back. You
Come
feel
back
what I'm
when
saying?
you're ready.
For
But what I'm
sure.
saying is, like,
100%.
thinking about it, like, I believe take care of people, take care of you. So watching that was crazy to me. But when I sat down, like, I was going back and forth in my mind for really all day. Keep the buck
Mhm.
with you, you know what I'm saying? I think it was, I had somebody die in my hands. You feel me?
Really? Who?
Man, we ain't.
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Why not talk about
uh,
it?
Hey, just-
We're
uh,
gonna talk about the
We gonna be
situation, but no,
talking
no.
about it.
Sorry, shit.
I was trying to help him. You feel me? I resuscitate him. And
Well,
all
when
that.
was this, Joe? Can I ask when was
This
this?
was
Nah, just
2000 and fucking
in the 2000s.
18,
Mm-hmm.
18 or 17.
Close to you or just
Nah,
random?
one close to me. You know, I was random, but at the same time, you know, I was a truck driver. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right when we got out of high school, whatever. You feel me? And I was hustling. I'm making my money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My they got me working. I'm working. I'm cashing in. I'm looking real nice. You know what I'm saying? But I went to sleep behind the wheel. You feel me?
Damn.
And I almost killed somebody too.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was 2016. So right after I almost did that, I almost went to jail for it. You feel me? And you know, by the grace of God, I made it out.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, an attempt of trying to help somebody, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I experienced that, and I feel like those events, even though I feel like emotionally they didn't like fuck me, traumatize me emotionally, they definitely, you know what I'm saying, stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That'd be mean. That'd be mean. Like, I said I wasn't even gonna say this on the podcast, but fuck it. Like, postpartum almost took me out. Like,
This session.
like, I felt like I was like, I just don't want to be here no more. Like, I don't. What's my purpose here? I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I'm good on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling him, I was like, the only thing that really kept me going was King. King is 9 years old. To grow up and know that his mama committed suicide would have fucked my baby up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The younger ones, whatever. Not whatever, but you
But
know.
That's because
They
he
wouldn't
been there
have-
with
yeah.
you.
My baby
With
been
you.
through
He's
my
the
dad's
oldest.
that's my
Yeah.
nigga. Like,
you feel
Yeah.
me?
he been through everything, and to know that I gave up on him is what was like, okay, I gotta get my
More
shit
than
together.
anything,
And then like
yeah.
I text Trish, I'm like, Trish, cause Trish had just had a baby. I'm like, did you go through postpartum? She was like, no. She was like, cause my baby's so cute, but I also was like praying to God to remove that. So I instantly just started praying, looking up scriptures, blah 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 blah.
I told you I went through it with Carrie, but I
Yeah.
didn't go through it with her.
Yeah. I didn't go through it with Jonah for real, but this third one, just having babies back to back,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I damn near snapped.
Yeah,
like,
and having babies back to back, and then my oldest is 9, going from so independent to two
Man,
needy fucking
fuck the
kids.
fuck out
I
of
was just like, I can't do this no more. They can be
Yeah.
with their daddy. They don't need me. I'll be all right. I don't want to be here no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just thought about my oldest kid. He's 9.
You
I'm
feel
glad
me?
you had
He know what
Yeah, you
suicide
feel
is.
me?
To know that we've been together through everything,
Mhm.
through
Yeah.
everything.
That's your first. So it's
That's
just
my
like-
first baby. To know if I can't go out like him, like that on him. To know that his
Yeah.
mama went out because she couldn't handle two kids back to back. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
That would have fucked King up.
You feel
I
me?
didn't want to be responsible for that, so I said, "Bitch, get your
You
shit
made it through,
together."
though. That's
Yeah,
all that matter. You made it through.
I'm
Mhm.
You know what I'm
glad
saying? Shit.
Me too.
That's
Because I ain't
real.
really tell nobody about that.
How
I
you
never.
feeling right now though?
I'm great. Like
Good.
being back at work got me feeling good. The podcast got me feeling good.
Yeah.
Like
Why not talk about it?
it's
Huh?
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Why not talk about it? Come on, Trish, Ace, anything traumatic y'all want to share?
I should share, man.
Hey.
I just shared, man. Her granny.
And my kids was like anytime I get my
Kids
kids
was
was like my
saving.
motivation. for me to do
Absolutely.
anything big.
Absolutely.
B-I-G.
hmm
Big.
You want to do it big for you.
Big
Because these
Kyrie,
kids is
big
expensive.
Omaria, big
They want, like you said, they want
Boy,
Balenciaga.
life
They
is
want
expensive.
Yeezys.
Fuck, after
They want
COVID,
motherfucking King Summer. Can I get a Nike Tech? Bitch, buy.
Okay.
You can get a Marshall's 2-piece.
Watch it too.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on.
Come on,
These
hey.
kids, boy.
Hello?
Come on, Ace, talk to us.
About traumatic.
Anything somebody you want to say?
Or just what you think.
Let you open with
My
Yes.
issue, the root of everything that comes with me, my anger, what I'm going through today is my daddy. They know.
Yeah. Yeah.
My daddy is an alcoholic. I watched him. I'm still a daddy's girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Same.
He
It's
put my
something
mama
about
through
him.
so much. It
Yeah.
wasn't till I got to a certain age though, till I was just like, I knew like this ain't right. How he was acting, how he was treating my mama. It was just bad. Like my mama been through. It's just my mama going through what she went through, and then having to deal with family issues. Her whole family turning their back on her. Her dealing with breast cancer. I went through all that with her. So it's just like, that's why I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody, y'all. You know, they know.
Because of that.
I don't fuck with nobody because I just feel like people don't be genuine.
She feel like people can just switch up on you.
Yeah, they're not. People are not genuine. Humans. I just
that's
don't.
right. You're absolutely right for feeling that way.
I just don't, and like we still going through changes with my dad. It's just a lie. I don't do good with disappointment. I don't do good with disappointment at all because I just been disappointed my whole childhood. So
talk
it's just
about
like
it.
me being disappointed. It just do something to me. Like I avoid disappointment so much. Like I don't expect nothing out of nobody because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't like me being a certain way with somebody being vulnerable with friends and all that, and then for you to turn
around and not be there for me.
I can't deal with that. My heart can't take it. I'm working on myself though.
I fuck with that shit though.
Right, period.
I'm working on myself.
Yeah, we've been running for a long motherfucking time.
This year alone, this been the hardest year so far. It's been the hardest year, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about what I can do thanks to my best friend with this business stuff. Cause I couldn't even
I
motivate me with everything too. But like when I started my business, I couldn't even execute how I wanted to because my man wasn't where it needed to be. Like I didn't even know who I was and what I wanted. So it's just like now at this point, what I've been through this year, I know exactly what I want. So I'm just ready for it to be over with because I'm ready.
It's time to execute, Bill.
It's time.
Hey, the best part about the downs in life is, you know what I'm saying, can't nobody break you. Once you make it through the downs in life, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be broke no more. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always thank God
Everything
for
big over here.
Period. Well, I feel you, BM. Motherfuckers do not be genuine. Like they do not. I was so glad when Trish told me about myself today. I said, Trish,
About who?
I did not know you felt like that,
About
bitch.
herself.
Yeah. She got me together. No, for real. She did. She was like, I'm not mad at you. I love you. I'm like, no, but I'm glad you told me though. No, for real.
I was drinking some hot yesterday.
It's BM.
This lady was up early.
She was up early. She said, I'm just saying. She texted me at 7:30, like, yeah. She said at 6:30. She texted me a paragraph this long, like, you don't reciprocate the same energy, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, let me know. What can I make up the slack, baby? I can't go back in time, but let me know what I can do now.
I told you I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know.
No, you need it too. You need it too, because it's just us. It's just.
And sometimes it takes for somebody to just say something.
That's real
Okay,
love,
now
man.
a quick question going around the table. We just heard traumatic experiences everybody done went through. With going through that traumatic experience, was there something that you used to cope with, whether it be alcohol, drugs, or a certain habit? You know what I'm saying, that you did while you was going through that traumatic experience? That's part A. That's part A. And part B is, do you feel like that whatever you did to cope with it overall helped you?
It's the liquor for me, baby.
So let's go around the table.
It's the liquor for me. It's the liquor for me every time.
At the time,
Like did it help me cope with it? Now I wake up with a hangover, drunk as hell, still drunk, like
Mad
just
as hell 'cause you
still
drunk,
mad as hell. Cause
hungover.
at the time though, in that moment, the liquor take over. I love liquor.
You
Period.
forget about everything.
Oh, we gotta get you a drunk and fuck game. Hey, shout out to Jody Jones. You drunk as fuck mascot.
Like, it's the
damn it.
liquor for me. Like,
You should have started with this.
I promise you, they didn't have to carry me out clubs. I know they sick of my ass being drunk.
We'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning, me and Asia like,
And I was still drinking. Like,
And she crying. She crying.
crying. When we tell her to talk about it, the bitch won't talk. She just crying.
She's still drinking though.
She bottling that shit in, huh?
Shit, we was drinking too, like shit. We
I swear to God, we don't be
definitely won't.
Yes.
Like we good until we see her crying. Like
Yeah.
for
Alright.
sure.
They did. Look, I don't even fuck with them every day, but they know me like a motherfucker. It be so crazy how Asia and Patricia know me. It's so
Like
fucking
what he
crazy.
said.
Nah.
What he said. Come on, let's keep going around. Who else? Who next?
question.
What you use to cope?
What you use to cope with, and do you feel like whatever you use to cope with, it helped you or hurt you?
Lie, y'all.
Okay, when I honestly no, when I lost my grandma, it was the first time. I hate to say this, the first time I ever like smoked. Like I counted that night, and I still say it to this day. That was my first time smoking 6. At the time, they was calling it Kush and Loud. That was my first time smoking like 6 Loud blunts.
Damn.
That was my G. So like, I wanted like it. I come from both sides of alcoholics. My mom's side and my daddy's side, but I ran to weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a crackhead and all this. I tried any other type. It was just straight weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go to sleep smoking. If I had to go to sleep, if I had to go to the bathroom, like if I woke up and went to the bathroom, to go back to sleep, I had to hit the blunt that I was smoking before I went to sleep the first time.
Damn.
And then when I wake up in the morning, whatever I'm doing, either get ready for school or getting ready for work, I have to smoke.
Mm.
Also, my second job was on 95th and the Darien. McDonald's. McDonald's. That was like my second job.
95th and the damn Rand.
So
Oh,
like,
they be lit over
like
there.
that job
Boss.
also
Damn,
made
I
me
tell you.
like
Work anxiety. I'm telling you.
just like going at the butt. But the older I got, the more peace I got, more understanding I got. I realized like not even just realizing like I felt like I'm just at peace like today. Like I don't, not even just today. Like when I like really like stopped smoking like that, like it really was kind of like a peace thing. Like I ain't gonna say it was love, but look, I had gotten a new relationship, and like sometimes that person will be your high
Mm-hmm.
or your drunk
Talk to him. Talk to
or
him.
whatever. So like that's kind of like really when I like slowed down, and then when I found my real peace and knowledge and what I could do with my life and all that stuff. Like, what is weed? Oh, you just trying to get high?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. I thought I would never stop smoking weed. Like,
Heavy.
like some, I guess it's for people who need it or just whatever. Like,
What about you, B?
Come on, Eddie.
So, when my mama was going through what she was going through with my daddy, we was still in school. So it was just like, I just would mask it. It's not healthy. I was just mask it. I'll come to school. Y'all don't even know what I was going through. I just come to school.
You
be
was happy as hell on my
She
mama.
was.
It was
Yes,
just
she
like
I
was.
couldn't
Yeah.
as hell.
Yeah.
look, then was some
High
really happy
school
shit.
for us.
Like,
Where's the sunshine?
Like, I just would mask it. Like, me.
Well, you wore that
And
mask well.
escape for me was going to school, getting up, going to school. And then after that, after high
So
school.
your peers, we was your escape, basically.
yeah, we was lit.
Well, we was
was.
lit as
We was.
fuck.
So what we did in
2010 was the
school,
best
that was
class
just-
ever. Period.
That was
Period.
just my outlet. Like us being us, that was just my outlet.
friend.
I'm not gonna lie. It
Asia
was just-
enjoyed
so
it.
now I'm just working on me not bottling up and not masking stuff. Just letting go of stuff. Cause I hold grudges and I hate that.
Me too. You see what my grudge led me. I'm motherfucker dead.
But see, that's that.
You know what I'm saying?
That made me think about.
And my mom, I ain't gonna even start going.
Go ahead, Joy.
I don't know. I think when I first thought about it, I was like, nah, I ain't do nothing to cope with it, but I did do something. You feel me? Like, nah, I ain't take drugs. I ain't either drinking no shit like that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But what I did do was try to prove that I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like I shut the world off. You know what I'm saying? It was all about like work. What I could, you know what I'm saying? Like proving to everybody that I ain't gonna be a, you know, like nothing, a bum or whatever you want to call it, or however you see it, or whatever you think about it. You know what I'm saying? When I said to think about it, it was like, you know what I'm saying, that I distracted myself from the emotion of it and had to do something physical, whatever it was, but it had to be physical. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know what I'm saying? I think before I lied to myself, telling myself I didn't do nothing to cope with it. But it just, the thing I did to cope with it is the thing they tell you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't healthy the way I was going about it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It was all or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, so mine's what I used to cope with it at first was I used ecstasy. I ain't gonna lie. Who?
I'll punch you in your face.
Sex.
I'll punch you in your face.
It goes in there.
It do.
It do.
It's that because you
Whole
a
lot
hot
of sex.
mess, baby.
Ain't he a
Yeah,
man?
that's why I'm like,
whole lot of, but no, you know, whole lot of ecstasy sex. I mean, ecstasy sex. You know, that was, you know, that was my coping thing though. You know what I'm saying? And you know, on a serious note, when I let the ecstasy go, I was trying to find other ways to cope with it. You know, I didn't really seek help and do research on mental health. So what I did look up was, well, I ain't look up, but shit, I just knew what I knew type of shit. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna leave this X alone. I'm going to alcohol. I got too many kids keep fucking with this ecstasy. Ecstasy, I'm fucking, you know, too many kids. Yeah. So I went to the alcohol. Yeah, you know, I pop up with another one every time I pop, you know. Anyways, yeah, super duper. I sneeze on you pregnant type of shit. Nah, look, no bullshit.
Motherfucker said, motherfucker said, I can't make a cough in this room. Look at
Trish, you ain't even talking about
Hey, he said,
It's fucked up.
every time I look at you, you gotta go.
That's how I felt with these last two. After that third one, bitch, burn these motherfuckers. Take them out. Don't even time. Take them out.
Take them out for
But they
sure.
don't, you know they do that.
Yeah.
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 But you know, so I went from
And other
ecstasy.
shit they were saying.
I went from ecstasy to alcohol type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was abusing it crazy. Like, you know, I still drink to this day, but I ain't eating like how it was
going
back.
crazy,
I was what? Shit, me. I had about 4 Caraminas in one night. You know what I mean?
You had for what?
4 Caraminas. You know what I mean? 4 Caraminas. For them Caraminas. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's all about growth, though.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And that lead me into my last and final question to go around the
I
table,
want some
man.
more, Trish.
My last and final question to go around the table. Any words of advice pertaining to mental health, how to overcome mental health? From
Seek
each and every
help.
one of y'all.
Seek help. Seek help. Seek help. Seek help. Seek help. Seek professional help.
Seek professional help.
Specifically, professional help. But I feel so bad that people with state insurance don't got that much help.
You feel me?
That's why insurance is. I ain't gonna get into insurance, but like again, I looked up.
You gotta be licensed, huh?
Yeah, I looked up like I tried to look up therapy through the state. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Well, can we be therapists? You gotta be
No.
licensed.
No, I
Yes.
just think you need somebody who is unbiased, like what you're
Yeah.
saying. Somebody who is unbiased, not in your
Yes.
not in your life or your world. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That you could vent to.
Yep.
That's on just to add to what you're saying, type shit. You
Mhm.
feel me? But if I had to lead, just to lead y'all with a message, man, keep your head up and keep moving,
Period.
man.
It's
know
go.
what
You
I'm
gonna
saying?
get through it.
Yeah, shit. It's hard. It's always harder when you in the rain. You feel me?
Amen.
That's
I
why I
love
love the
It's harder when
mind.
you in the rain.
Hello. Cause you get
Every day the sun shine, but that's why I love the mind.
When
Yeah,
you gonna
man.
play some music?
That's how I feel.
Is he
Like
gonna play some
Yeah,
music?
nah.
no, but honestly, that's how I feel. Whatever don't work today, it could work tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If
For sure.
it's like something got to work, what like it has to work or it has to work. Like you have to get in that man's state. Also, when it comes to professional help, not to knock you or anything like that, but you also have to be very careful because sometimes though that professional help will put you in a position to where you have to take like psychological medicine. And I
Yeah.
feel like that
And I work
psychological
in a
medicine
hospital.
I feel like it makes you worse.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
example, I went through postpartum depression with Kyrie. They told me that I think I was in the psych ward for like a day, and they came in like the next day and was like, "Oh, we diagnosed you with bipolar." I'm like,
That's what they do, though.
you know how we
That's what they
normally
do.
hear like people will be like, I'm bipolar or I'm this or I'm that. Like that's not something you should be proud of saying. So when they told me that, I was like, yeah, all right, bipolar my ass. So like as I'm checking out, they was like, make sure you check in or something like that, or you do a follow up. Let's start first with you getting an appointment with a psychiatrist and getting you on some medicine. I'm like, what medicine? They was like, the psychiatrist explain more to you. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I play that type of game for a living. Like I love when people try to play with me. So I left, and when I left, I swear to God, I felt so good because like I was in there telling people like it was like we couldn't stay in our room all day. We had to go to a table, like an AAA meeting, and I was at a table with people that was definitely older than me, and I was in there like, look, I'm in there motivating them like, look, y'all got to get up out of here, like this ain't it. And so for a doctor to tell me that I'm diagnosed with bipolar, and I leave and I never schedule a appointment to meet with a psychiatrist. I never took any type of medicine. No medicine for whatever for bipolar. No nothing. No prescriptions, no nothing. And for y'all to tell me that I'm bipolar,
You feel me?
and that prevented me from getting my FOIA card for a few years.
Damn.
You feel me?
Like that shit deep.
That shit real deep.
Like,
Yeah.
bitch, I'm not bipolar.
You feel me?
You think I'm bipolar? I ain't came to see you, Tom, Harry, Frank, some Sarah, Patricia.
That's like
Anybody.
That's like
Look.
these kids ADHD.
Yeah, like y'all, like
ADHD
I
is
feel like a
motherfucking
lot of that.
half.
I feel like a lot of that stuff, like and it's hard because you don't know who you can talk to. But like,
Yeah.
just before you, I'm just gonna say this to anybody: before you get prescribed to any type of medicine, continue to seek help. Do not
Yeah.
take that pill. Don't take nothing. Because I feel like that medicine makes you worse.
For sure. That's
That's
100%.
with psych
You wanna-
medication. That's with blood pressure medication. That's with
What Cat Williams say?
Every medication that they
Fuck it's about.
prescribe to a patient.
So before you go
It's
to
gonna
a
make the
doctor
situation
and they
worse.
try to prescribe you anything, just hear them out,
Tell
just
my
listen to them.
parents.
Like I played them, like yeah, I'm gonna make an appointment, I'm gonna go see a doctor, I'm gonna take some medicine. Like for them to tell me that, and I actually joked about it, like in high school or at school, like I'm bipolar, or like when I got an attitude and somebody like, why you mad? I'm bipolar. Like I honestly used to joke about stuff like that, and for a doctor to come in and tell me, oh, you've been diagnosed with bipolar. Oh, who, bitch? Who? Yes, and they charged my mama insurance $8,000
They want that
for
money.
2 days.
They want that money. Okay. Pay attention
Yeah.
to the commercials on TV.
Yeah.
When they talk about the side effects of medication,
Yeah. That should be wild as hell.
No. When they talk about what the medication is,
Side
they
effects.
clear.
Motherfuckers say death.
But when they talk about side effects, they
Death.
They say that shit real fake.
Heart attack, death.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna get my spiel on it. You know, I say seek help too. You know what I'm saying?
Just talk to somebody.
To all and anybody out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this, and it's a saying, and this saying right here is real, super duper deep. It's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay. That's a good
I'm
one.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not everybody is perfect
Yeah.
at all whatsoever, and nobody's perfect. So it's okay to not be okay.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? If you was perfect, you would need shit. You'll be perfectly good. You know, it's okay to be okay. Seek help. That's what I say. Seek help. Do not bottle shit in.
Yeah.
Everything that you bottle in,
Coming out.
it's gonna come out eventually.
Look,
It's gonna come out eventually, and you don't want it to come out at the wrong time. That's why I say seek help. You know what I'm saying? Seek help.
Cause I even caught myself suppressing like what I'm going through personally. Like I just sweep that up under the rug just to help the people that need help from me.
No, BM, you can't do that, boo.
I would do that. Like I still find myself.
I do that. I do that too, though. I feel you. I do that
but
same
as
shit.
long as you balance it out, I guess you know.
No, it ain't no type of balance.
You gotta put yourself
Both of
first.
y'all need
I
help.
put myself first
Listen,
from now on.
that's
Before
understandable.
anybody,
Period.
before kids, before
But see,
boyfriends,
me-
before
Baby.
family, you gotta put yourself
Can't
first.
take care. Nobody can't take
Take
care
care
of
of
yourself.
yourself, period.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I put my kids first. No, I do not put my kids first. I
You
put
feel me?
myself first because
I get what you coming from about the balancing out, but it's not
It's
the
up to you.
it's not the balancing. It's
It's up to you.
it's the decision. That's
It's up to
It's the
you.
decision. Like if you have to make long as you're making a decision that it's what you want to do, you would deal with it. But when somebody make you do something
Right.
or convince you, it don't sit with you.
Right.
put yourselves
Like, I
first. I'm
gotta
telling
help
y'all.
you. Like,
Yeah.
I
If you need
gotta
a
help
break,
you.
get a
Yeah.
break. If you need your hair done, get your hair done. If you need a trip, get your
Yeah.
That's me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Period.
Because it made me feel better.
Yeah.
Take your
What I'm
time.
Looking good makes you feel good. When I started dressing back up for work after going through that postpartum, bitch, like, listen, the compliments is out the ass at work. They like, oh, you look good. You just had 3 kids. You look good as fuck.
Hey.
What?
That's one of my affirmations I learned when I was a shorty, man. When you when you look
good.
When you look good, you
amazing.
feel good.
You feel
Feel
amazing.
good.
When you look amazing, you feel amazing. When you feel amazing, you do amazing things.
I said, let me
teach
go
my
back to
kids
work
that
and
shit.
snap it.
Baby,
That's for
I teach
sure.
my kids that
Hey,
shit.
look, check it out, check it
I'm
out,
my
check it
baby.
out, check it out, man. Hey, that's just part 1, man. We definitely got to come back with a part 2 to the
Yeah.
mental health
Yeah.
wellness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
It's
ain't
the Why
ready.
Not
Our
Talk About It
community
podcast. I got
needs
Joe Booney. I got Trish in the building.
Anybody
I
who
got my
watching
girl
us, if
Asia in the
y'all feel like
building.
y'all need to
I got
reach out
Els in the
anybody,
building.
Let's go.
shoot me an
I'm gonna let them go around the table and let them introduce themselves one more time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's Joe Booney, aka Booney Dope as fuck, on social media platforms except Instagram. Don't look for me on Instagram.
How many times you
Period.
It come out, it roll off the tongue.
Yeah, dang. Oh, there, dang. Go ahead.
It's your girl. Nah, just wait.
Let's get
Nah,
the
for
best
real.
rapper alive.
Period.
Whatever y'all want to call me, but y'all know I got the gems, I got the jewels.
Period.
Inbox me.
I got the juice.
Text me, whatever y'all look. It's up from here. Just remember that.
Better know it.
For sure. Let's go, Asia.
BM, baby mama.
I'm just Asia. And I do, because earlier I ain't say.
She Asia
I
with
do
the
have
bright
a clothing
ideas.
boutique.
The clothing
So be
boutique.
looking out for me in 2023.
Come on, baby
Okay.
mama.
For sure.
She
Because
coming
I
out.
done been through some.
Put it out there. Put it out there.
Come 2023, I need y'all to follow my.
Put it
That's
out
my
there.
baby mama with no kids.
A Chanel Couture.
A Chanel.
Hey, Chanel
First
Couture.
initial, middle name.
Hey,
Hey, Chanel Couture. Y'all heard it.
Y'all, 2023. I'm so ready for this year.
Do your
For
shit,
sure.
BM.
Taking
For
over.
sure.
Pop your shit, baby
My
mama.
boy L.
Can I
Let's
live?
get it. Let's
Yo,
get
I
it.
am Joel, man, the host of the Ghetto Game Show, the owner of Drunk as Fuck.
Drunk as fuck.
We here
Okay,
for
wait
Why
a
Not
minute.
Talk
So,
About It. Let's get it.
Let's
Period.
get it.
Period. Period.
Hey, and it's the Why Not Talk About It podcast, man. Let's talk mental health part 1, part 2 coming soon, man. And we out. Yo.
Yo.